Hey, this is Jay joining you for another quick bite, and this time we're briefly going to cover metric prefixes. This is a really simple topic, but sometimes people get confused about what units to use and when to multiply or divide. So here's a way that you can get it correct every time. When you see a metric's prefix table, you'll usually see the prefix itself followed by a number, like kilo, and then either the number 10 to the 3 or the number 1000. And maybe centi is followed by either 10 to the minus 2 or by 1 over 100. Where most people seem to get confused is figuring out how to use this. Do you multiply by the number or divide by it? And what units do you use on each side of the fraction? An easy and reliable method is to just tack on the base unit to both sides. Remember that the base metric units are meter for distance, grams for mass, liter for volume, second for time, and so on. So anytime you see a table that has, for example, kilo and then 10 to the 3, just tack on the base unit that you need to both sides and put an equal sign in between them. So now it reads kilogram equals 10 to the 3 grams. Or if you were measuring distance instead of mass, then it would be kilometer equals 10 to the 3 meters. Now you can make a conversion fraction using either value in the numerator and the other value in the denominator. You can put 1 kilometer on top and 10 to the 3 meters on the bottom, or you can put 10 to the 3 meters on top and 1 kilometer on the bottom. Because they're equal to one another, either way works because either way you're dividing something by itself, and doing that makes it equal 1. Let's go through a simple conversion example. We're asked how many meters are in 3,725 millimeters. Our base unit is clearly the meter, and we want to perform a conversion using the milli prefix. Our table shows that milli equates to 10 to the minus 3, so we put our base unit next to each of those and put an equal sign in between, which gives us 1 millimeter is equal to 10 to the minus 3 meters. Now we can write a fraction as either 1 millimeter on top and 10 to the minus 3 meters on the bottom, or we can write it with 10 to the minus 3 meters on top and 1 millimeter on the bottom. Looking at our original problem, we can see that if we use the second of these, then in our equation we would be able to cancel out the millimeter units. And so we are left with only the unit of meters in the numerator, and we just have to finish up with the math. 3,725 times 10 to the minus 3. And our answer is 3.725 meters. Eventually, you'll be able to glance at a number and its units and actually do the math quickly in your head. But until then, take the time to write down the conversion and then figure out which of the two fractional forms will help you to solve your problem by canceling out the units you don't want and keeping the units you do want. I've been Jay, and thanks for joining me for another quick bite.